I've heard the Duke's daughter is well-mannered and virtuous. I'm quite pleased with her. The position of Crown Princess is destined for Jiang Chuyao.
Please, Your Majesty, consider carefully.
What's all the fuss about?
My sister's reputation is ruined. She's unfit to be Crown Princess. This spring of shame painting is widespread in the capital. The plum-shaped birthmark on the woman's waist matches my sister Jiang Chuyao's perfectly. Though I love my sister dearly, I dare not deceive His Majesty.
Outrageous. Guards, throw this woman into the dungeon.
Dear sister, you're now disgraced. You've become the most notorious woman in the capital. How does it feel?
It was you.
If not for Aunt, who personally painted that birthmark on your waist, no one would have believed it. A noble daughter of the Duke's mansion would actually do something so indecent. What a shame.
Mother. It was Mother.
From now on, the position of the Duke's heir will never be yours. This scandalous reputation of yours will be etched into every corner of the capital. You'll never recover.
Don't blame me. Your aunt once saved my life. I promised Jinyu to give her the best marriage in the world.
So, you ruined your own daughter's honor.
As long as you exist, you stand in Jinyu's way. Chuyao, don't blame me for being heartless. Guards, beat her.
So Mother had someone forge that erotic painting, just to let her niece marry into the Eastern Palace.
You've lost your virtue. You've disgraced the Jiang family. This white silk is your final dignity.
Mother, using my lost virtue as an excuse, offered me a length of white silk. And my cousin took my dowry and made a grand marriage.
Miss, you're awake. You can bathe now.
Reborn. I'm alive.
Miss, the plum blossom on your waist is beautiful.
The suffocation of the white silk strangulation still lingers. In this life, no one will harm me again.
Aunt said, this headdress suits my name, so she gave it to me to wear. Little sister, you're not angry, are you?
No, favoring Jinyu is nothing new. She gets first pick of the jewelry, she gets first pick of the silks, even the courtyard, she gets the biggest and most spacious. The private kitchen in this manner only remembers her taste.
Little sister, does uncle especially hope you can be chosen as the crown prince's consort? I really envy you for having such a good father. Unlike me, my parents died early. No one can plan these things for me.
All right, stop crying now. Chuyao, what have I taught you? You must learn to be yielding. You know your cousin has no parents to love her, why must you make her sad?
Mother, from the moment I boarded the carriage, I haven't said a single word. Why say that I made my cousin sad? Mother, you gave the headdress, grandmother left me to cousin. I have nothing to say. Mother dotes on cousin, I dare not comment. But mother, I am also your own daughter. Even if you don't like me, please treat us fairly.
Aunt, don't blame my younger sister. It's all my fault. I was too petty. Little sister, if you really like this headdress, when I return tonight, I'll take it off and give it to you. For today, let me wear it first, to fulfill Aunt's kind intentions. Okay, don't be mad. Or, I could give you the silver hairpin my mother left me, as a small compensation.
No need. Cousin, since you like this headdress, just wear it. But this headdress was specially made for me by grandmother back then. I was young at the time, so I had mother keep it for me. I suppose, as time passed, mother, with her many affairs, simply forgot. Lending it to cousin for a day today is no big deal, just remember to return it.
Chuyao, don't go too far. Where's your upbringing? As the legitimate daughter of the Duke's mansion, where's your noble poise?
Mother has so carefully raised cousin all these years. Doesn't that mean cousin should have even more noble poise? An elder sister stealing her younger sister's dowry. Mother, you tell me, is that what you call noble poise?
Please, Auntie.
Today, only the finest nobles are entering the palace. Cousin's invitation was a favor mother begged using father's name. It was a forced grace. Right now, everyone is out front, vying for attention. But I alone know that an important figure will be there. Watch out!
Forgive us, Your Highness. We were late in protecting you.
Are you all right?
This man is the crown prince. In my past life, he was ambushed before the consort selection. The empress almost cancelled the banquet. This time, I made sure to arrive early, and with these injuries, I personally rewrite my fate. Don't worry, Your Highness. With so many people coming and going at today's palace banquet, it's best not to make a fuss. Please just have a medical maid apply some ointment for me.
Take good care of your mistress.
Miss, are you crazy? Aren't you afraid that arrow really hit you? You're so badly burned. The consort selection banquet is about to start. What are we going to do?
The show has just begun.
Miss, the mistress has always favored your cousin. If she sees you injured like this, she'll definitely punish you again at home. She'll scold you for improper behavior, saying you've disgraced the Jiang family, if you don't become the crown princess today.
Shut up. This is the Imperial Palace. How dare you spout nonsense here? Crown Prince Xiao Chen has always been kind and virtuous. With this life-saving favor, even if he doesn't choose me, he'll surely help me through the coming troubles.
I've heard much about you. The daughter of Duke Zhen is dignified and proper, and graceful in manner. Today, meeting you in person, you truly live up to your reputation. I am very pleased with you. The position of crown princess is yours alone.
Please, Your Majesty, see clearly. My cousin's reputation is ruined. She is completely unworthy to be crown princess. I recently bought some books in the market and inadvertently discovered that such picture books are being circulated privately. The drawings on them are simply too obscene to behold. And the person in those pictures who has ruined her own reputation is none other than my own cousin, Jiang Chuyao.
What picture books? Such filthy things. How can you be so sure that the person in the paintings is Chu Yao?
Because on my cousin's waist, there is exactly a plum blossom birthmark identical to the one in these pictures.
She's about to become crown princess, and yet she's the subject of erotic drawings. Such a shameless, dishonorable woman, how is she worthy of being the princess of Great Yuan?
A woman's birthmark is a very private matter. Cousin, how did you come to know about it? Today, in front of everyone, you spoke with such conviction. What exactly is your intent? You are not my blood sister, and we have never gotten along. Such a private birthmark, how could you know about it?
My aunt told me.
A woman's reputation is precious. How could a mother reveal her own daughter's most secret matters so casually to an outsider? Could it be that in my mother's heart, you, her niece, are even more important than me, her own daughter? Is that true?
Your Majesty, this matter is of great importance. It concerns the imperial family's honor. We must verify it.
In this grand hall, you want an unmarried maiden to be publicly examined. Xue Jinyu, you just can't rest until I'm ruined.
Chu Yao, this is about your reputation. Do you have anything to say?
Your Majesty, please see clearly. Someone with ulterior motives is deliberately slandering me.
I believe you. The Duke of Zhen has strict family rules. His daughter would never do anything to disgrace the family.
Aunt, you are Chuyao's birth mother. You know best, don't you? Please say something.
Chuyao, though I am your mother, I really can't cover for you. How could you do such a shameless thing? Your Majesty, my daughter does have a plum blossom birthmark on her waist, exactly like the one in the painting. The Jiang family raised such a disgraceful daughter. I'm too ashamed to beg for leniency. Please, Your Majesty, withdraw the decree and choose a virtuous woman instead. This is after all a family scandal. I beg everyone, for old time's sake, please don't spread it. Otherwise, how will Chuyao ever marry?
Whether I have a birthmark on my waist, mother, don't you know? Having lived a second life, I've already seen her cruelty. But hearing her destroy my reputation for Shui Jinyu's sake, pushing me to the brink, my heart still feels a chill. Chuyao has always known that mother favors my cousin, but a woman's reputation is crucial. If mother wanted cousin to be the crown princess, she could have just said so. I would willingly withdraw. But why be so unscrupulous? I am your own daughter. For cousin's sake, do you have to drive me to death? You and cousin put on this act because you're sure I care about shame and won't dare be examined in court. Because whether I examine or not, today, my reputation as Jiang Chuyao is already ruined. You're making false accusations just to brand me as immoral, so that cousin can take the crown princess position. Isn't that right? I ask the Empress to bear witness. Please verify my innocence. Clear Jiang Chuyao's name.
Oh my god, what happened? How did she get so badly injured?
Where's the plum blossom birthmark? It's all flesh. Just a bloody mess. You can almost see the bone. How can you see any birthmark?
Mother. Cousin. Is this what you call a lifelike plum blossom?
Impossible. This can't be. You were fine yesterday.
Miss Jiang has such severe burns. As her biological mother and the Duchess of the state, you knew nothing about it at all. You didn't even show a shred of concern.
Just now, when presenting the evidence of your daughter's adultery, you were quite eager. Is she really your own daughter?
Jiang Chuyao, you did this on purpose. You absolutely did this on purpose. To destroy the evidence. You'd rather burn yourself to get rid of it. You're insane. You removed the birthmark, didn't you?
What are you saying, cousin? I'm badly injured, and you don't even care. Instead, you insist that I'm covering up a crime I didn't commit.
If you don't believe me, ask Aunt. Aunt is her biological mother. They live together day and night. She knows best. Whether Jiang Chuyao has a birthmark or not, she is the one in that painting. A promiscuous slut. She's not fit to be the crown princess. She should go to hell.
Cousin, you keep insisting that I'm the woman in the painting. I, Jiang Chuyao, have always treated you well. What deep grudge do you have against me? Why, in this very hall, are you trying to destroy me?
Stop playing the victim. You clearly have one on your waist.
Now, the facts are clear. I have no birthmark on my waist. What other proof do you have that the filthy thing belonged to me?
Aunt can testify. She is your biological mother. She saw it with her own eyes.
Enough. Enough, Jiang Chuyao. You're still lying through your teeth. You did that shameless thing, and Jinyu exposed you without mercy, to protect the Jiang family's reputation, and for the good of the whole family. This is a crime against the emperor. Jinyu was trying to save you, to make you turn back before it's too late. But you're so ungrateful, you refuse to admit it. I think you're beyond hope. Your Highness, even if it costs me my head, I must tell the truth. Chu Yao does have that plum blossom birthmark on her. As her birth mother, I could never be mistaken.
Mother always favors cousin in everything, even the heirloom headdress from grandmother. You gave it to her without a second thought. Today. Mother, why wouldn't you testify for cousin? Fine. Since mother is so determined to see me dead, then I'll just have to oblige you. I admit it, the person in that erotic painting is me. I, Jiang Chuyao, am a loose woman. I have debased myself. Mother, cousin, is this answer satisfactory to you? Please, Your Highness, take back the jade ruby you bestowed on me. I dare not tarnish the imperial family's name. Your Highness, please select for the crown prince a virtuous and worthy consort. I am unworthy. Yawa, today, accused by my own mother of losing my virtue, I am at a loss for words. Other than this life, I have nothing left to prove my innocence. Today, the only way for Yawa is death, to repay mother for giving me life.
Jiang Chuyao, are you still putting on a show even now? How dare you say that I, your own mother, am wronging you? Everyone, look at this unfilial daughter. I am your own mother. I risked airing the family's dirty laundry, told the truth, and you still try to bite me back? Are you driving me to death?
Hold on. I can vouch for Miss Jiang. She has no plum blossom birthmark on her waist.
All hail the crown prince. Long live the prince. 10,000 years.
Mother, I was just ambushed in the back garden. It was extremely dangerous. It was Miss Jiang. She risked her own safety and risked her life to save me. Because of this, she was burned by the red charcoal that fell from the hand warmer. This injury was inflicted while saving me, and it is solid proof of her innocence. After Miss Jiang saved me, her injuries were severe. I immediately ordered a palace female physician to dress her wounds and apply medicine. She saw with her own eyes whether Miss Jiang's waist had that so-called birthmark or not. She knows best.
Your servant greets the Queen Mother. Greetings, Crown Prince. I was just ordered by Your Highness to personally clean Miss Jiang's wounds, apply medicine, and bandage them. I saw it clearly. Miss Jiang's waist, aside from the redness from the charcoal burn, has no plum blossom birthmark at all.
Impossible. Absolutely impossible. You're lying. It must be that wench Jiang Chuyao. She bribed you to help her cover the lie.
Bribe? She is a palace physician on the imperial payroll, and was personally assigned by me. By that logic, was everything I just said also influenced by Miss Jiang's bribery? Are you saying that I am lying along with her? You and Miss Jiang are flesh and blood. You should love and help each other. Even if you have private conflicts. You should not, in this great hall, use such lowly means to ruin her reputation. Mother-daughter ties. I have truly learned something. I have never seen someone testify to personally drive her own daughter toward death a mother. Mother, Miss Jiang is kind-hearted. She risked her own life to save me. I am willing to prove her innocence. This matter concerns the reputation of the Duke's mansion and the dignity of the royal family. Please, Mother, grant permission to let me investigate this matter. I will get to the bottom of this. Who exactly drew this picture book? The despicable slander. Their motives are truly unforgivable. Miss Jiang risked her life to save my life. She is my lifesaver. I absolutely will not allow such a loyal and righteous girl, who risked her life to protect her master, to suffer such a great humiliation. I will investigate thoroughly. I will personally find the one who stabbed me in the back, the mastermind who drew this defamatory picture book. Mother, I have fallen for Miss Chuyang at first sight. Please grant us a marriage in public. Mother, grant me Jiang Chuyang as my sole official consort.
I thought she was from a prestigious family. I heard she's an orphan from out of town, came to the capital to seek refuge with her aunt.
Refuge? I think it's a case of the dove occupying the magpie's nest, eating their food, living in their house, and then turning around to ruin their own daughter's reputation.
People like that are truly the most scheming. And utterly detestable.
Xue Jinyu, you lost.
How strange. The Duchess wouldn't even defend her own daughter with a single word. Instead, she listens to her niece's every word. It's as if she's willing to destroy her own daughter's reputation herself. Do you think Jiang Chuyang is really not her biological daughter? Look at how ruthless she is. What mother would do such a thing?
Such a venomous heart, taking over the nest. If any family truly marries her, they'll be cursed with 8 generations of bad luck.
Why? Why is this happening? I won't accept this. I won't. Aunt, now I've become a joke throughout the capital. Everyone is pointing fingers and cursing me. The Crown Prince chose her in public and said he will investigate the picture book. My whole life is ruined, Aunt. How can I ever show my face again?
You? Yang Chuyang. Are you satisfied now? Seeing your cousin here in the capital being pointed at and gossiped about, becoming a laughingstock of the entire city, are you feeling very pleased?
This woman with a ferocious face before me is completely a stranger to me.
You know clearly that Jinyu is living under someone else's roof, and her background isn't high to begin with. Now, because of your little act, her reputation is completely destroyed. Do you have any heart? Have you ever thought about how she will live from now on?
Mom kept asking me over and over if I had ever considered her. Then I humbly ask, as your daughter, during the consort selection banquet, to protect cousin Jinyu's future, you didn't hesitate to publicly claim your own daughter had lost her virtue, intending to put me to death. At that moment, did you ever think about what would become of your own daughter?
How can you compare? You are the legitimate daughter of the Duke's estate, the rightful eldest daughter. Even if your reputation is ruined, you'll still have a lifetime of wealth and luxury to enjoy. Who would dare deprive you of food and clothes? But Jinyu is different. Besides me, her aunt, what does she have? You clearly have everything. Why can't you just give in to her? Back then, in front of your aunt, I swore a solemn oath to take good care of Jinyu. Now that her reputation is in shambles, no one in the capital dares to marry her. You must take responsibility. I don't care what means you use, you must persuade the Crown Prince to let Jinyu marry into the Eastern Palace alongside you, and secure her a position as a secondary consort. Jinyu is clever and resourceful, and good with strategy. Once she enters the palace, she will surely become your right hand, helping you secure the prince's favor. If you two sisters marry into the Eastern Palace together, word will spread, and everyone will praise you, sisters united in heart, supporting each other. Isn't that a story that will go down in history?
Sisters united. A beautiful story. Mother, for Jinyu's future. You've really gone to great lengths. But sorry, Mother.
What do you mean?
Even a secondary consort to the Crown Prince is still a woman of the imperial house. Someone like Xue Jinyu, a poor relation who comes to sponge off us, doesn't deserve it.
Ungrateful girl. How dare you defy your own mother, and speak such treasonous words? You have some nerve.
Chu Yao, I'm begging you, sister. My reputation is completely ruined. I have no way out. If you don't save me, other than death, what else can I do? As long as you're willing to take me with you into the Eastern Palace, I promise I'll never compete with you for his favor. I'll do whatever you say. I'll work like a slave to repay you, okay? Sister, what happened at the consort selection banquet today? If it spreads throughout the capital, what decent family would still marry me? If you refuse to help me, you'll be forcing me to die. Please. Even if it's just a place to stay, that would be fine. Think about it, the crown prince is destined to have a harem, since he'll have to bring in other women no matter what, choosing outsiders we don't know. Am I not, as your sister, better than strangers, more deserving of your trust?
Sister, you worry too much. Why would you need me to find you a shelter? I'm sure Mother will do everything in her power to bring the best marriage in the world right to your doorstep. Even if you really are, as you say, disgraced and unable to marry, Mother loves you so much, she will surely support you for life and never let you suffer.
But this is the Jiang family's daughter.
This is the Jiang family's daughter.
These sycophantic scoundrels used to flock to our door, now they even dare to return our invitations.
I won't marry. Those low-class families are not worthy of me. I've become a laughingstock of the capital. I want to die.
Chuyao, you are the appointed crown princess. Before the wedding, the duke's mansion must hold a grand celebration. I will personally arrange the bridal gift banquet for you. And see you off in style.
Then I'll trouble you, Mother.
I see this relative of yours also has the title of Shiokai. Jinyu, if you are willing, why not marry him? Later, when he passes the imperial exams, you'll have someone to rely on. For you. It's not a bad match. Good child, don't worry. When the wedding day comes, I will prepare a generous dowry for you, and I will never let you suffer the slightest grievance.
Sister, I can't hold my liquor. I'm so dizzy. I really can't go on. Sister, could you have pity on your sister? Help me back to the yard to rest.
She's been putting on an act for half a month. Finally, ready to make a move. Since you're unwell, I'll of course accompany you.
Miss Jiang and Miss Shui are so close, it's truly touching.
Miss Jiang, you two are really devoted sisters.
Sis, I'm really dizzy, my head's spinning, Qinghe Garden is too far, my steps feel heavy as lead. Your courtyard is just ahead, it's right there. How about I rest at your place for a bit, okay?
Since you're feeling really unwell, let's go to my courtyard first.
Miss, cousin. Have some hot tea to sober up.
Sis, you also drank quite a bit at the feast. Drink some hot tea to clear your head. In a little while, I'm afraid the relatives will come to the back garden to have a private chat with you and bring you wedding gifts. We can't be discourteous.
This tea. Why am I so dizzy?
Sis, what's wrong? It must be the alcohol hitting you. Quick, go lie down on the couch and rest.
Stop talking and do as planned. Make it a done deal. Riches and honor will be yours. Hurry.
Truly the eldest miss of the Duke's mansion.
Madam, something terrible happened. A major incident has occurred.
Panicking like this, where are your manners?
There's a strange man who dared to break into the eldest Mrs. courtyard. I couldn't stop him. Madam, please go see for yourself.
Come, follow me to check.
Utterly senseless. A proper young lady, from a respectable family, who appears dignified on ordinary days, never thought she'd be so scandalous in private. What a misfortune for our family.
I am deeply grieved.
The eldest miss of the Jiang family in broad daylight was caught in an intimate exchange with a man.
Judging by this, the rumors from the palace these past days might actually be true.
That erotic painting album might very well depict real people and events. If someone like that enters the Eastern Palace, where will our Dayuan's dignity be?
If that rebellious daughter has truly brought shame to our family, the Jiang family will never tolerate her. Guards! Guards! Come with me to have a look. What filthy thing is this, daring to ruin the Jiang family's reputation? If Jiang Chuyao truly dares to commit such insane and shameless acts, then I, as her own mother, today will put justice above family. I will not spare her. In broad daylight, in our Jiang mansion, to do such a filthy thing. It's simply ruining the family honor. Insane. That defiant daughter, Jiang Chuyao. I absolutely cannot let her off easily. Today, I will personally give her a white silk cord, and strangle her to death. Better she die than bring shame to our ancestors. What are you standing there for? Kick the door open.
What a sin. This is truly a disgrace to behold. Don't look.
Jiang Chuyao, you have some nerve. As the legitimate daughter of the Duke's mansion, the appointed crown princess, how dare you, in broad daylight, commit such a shameless act? What are you waiting for? Drag this shameless daughter out of here. Right now, in front of all the ladies of the capital, I will beat her to death. To restore the family's honor.
Mother, with such a heavy accusation, who exactly are you trying to drag out and beat to death? Just now I heard you say you wanted to beat someone to death. Chuyao was startled, so I hurried over to see.
Jiang Chuyao? You're standing here?
Then who is that disgraceful person in the room? Who is it?
Today, at the banquet, my cousin insisted on resting in my room for some reason, saying she had a terrible headache. After she lay down, I felt uneasy, so I personally went to the kitchen and ordered a maid to make this bowl of hangover soup, planning to bring it to her to sober up.
No, this can't be. Quick, you useless girls. What are you standing there for? Hurry and pull the young lady down. Quickly, dress her properly.
My cousin must be very drunk. Let's help her sober up.
You look pale as a ghost.
It's her. Jiang Chuyao set me up. That bitch must have framed me.
On the way, you insisted Qinghe Garden was too far, and insisted on resting in my courtyard. Besides, the man you were involved with is your distant relative you brought into the mansion. I, Jiang Chuyao, don't even know him. How can you, just because you lost your chastity, just start lying? Why drag me down with you? Cousin. Just now in the flower hall, when I helped you leave, there were many young ladies from noble families watching right there. Who was the one insisting on coming to my courtyard? Everyone knows.
Shui Jinyu, your lies are too ridiculous. Just now at the banquet, I heard it clearly. You said you were drunk, and insisted on grabbing Sister Chuyao to help you rest. Besides, everyone judge for yourselves who would frame someone by bringing their enemy into their own private chamber? Isn't that like lifting a rock to drop on your own foot?
What a joke. She's shameless, and still wants to drag the crown princess down.
Miss Xu's intentions are just too malicious.
Jiang Chuya, you still have the nerve to stand there? Jinyu was definitely in your courtyard when it happened. Do you dare say you had nothing to do with it? As the host family member, how could you let her stay alone in your courtyard? You knew she was drunk. Why didn't you send someone to watch her every step?
It's the tea. Aunt, there's something wrong with the tea. I wasn't drunk at all. I just drank the cup of tea that Jiang Chuyao personally handed me, then suddenly I fainted. I didn't know anything. She wanted to harm me. She just wanted to ruin my reputation, so she could take all the fortune for herself.
Miss, you should speak with a clear conscience. That tea was clearly brought by your maid eagerly. And she was so warm, she even served a cup to our young lady. Everyone saw it. Our young lady also drank the tea. Why did only you just happen to faint at that moment? You're making false accusations out of thin air. What are you up to? Cousin, all these years in the Duke's mansion, openly and secretly, haven't you wronged our young lady enough times? Now you've lost all decency yourself, caught in the act by everyone. How can you still try to frame our young lady? Do you really think she's made of clay, easily bullied?
I ask you, the Duke's mansion is heavily guarded. You, an outsider. How exactly did you break into these inner quarters? You'd better tell me the truth. If you dare utter a single lie, I'll take you to the capital magistrate right now and have you tortured.
Spare me, miss, please. It wasn't me, I swear. It was a maidservant. A maidservant secretly slipped me a note, asking me to wait at the side gate today. The note said that a beauty was waiting inside, and once I sealed the deal with her, the wealth and glory of the Duke's mansion would be mine to share. It's all Shui Jinyu. She was the one.
No. It wasn't me. I didn't arrange to meet you at all. You worthless, penniless scholar. Dream on. I won't marry you. I'd rather die than marry you. The one I'm going to marry is the crown prince, the future emperor. I, Shui Jinyu, am meant to be the crown princess, to marry into a noble family. I will be revered by thousands. How could I marry someone like you, a penniless nobody? Stay away from me.
The trap Shui Jinyu painstakingly set ended up burying herself. For the rest of her life, she can never escape this absurd marriage.
Jiang Chuyao, I'm your cousin. You can't do this to me. Sister, Chuyao. I'm begging you. I can't marry Li Linfeng. How can I marry Li Linfeng? How can I marry a poor, destitute scholar? I beg you. As long as I don't have to marry him, I'll do anything. Treat me as your maidservant, or even your pet cat or dog. Take me to the Eastern Palace. Take me with you to the Eastern Palace, please.
What do you think the Eastern Palace is? Just some place where any stray cat or dog can just wander in, a shelter. Shui Jinyu, I'm truly curious, who gave you this confidence? In broad daylight, you committed such a shameless illicit act. And still you delude yourself into thinking I'd take you to the Eastern Palace. What do you take the Crown Prince for?
Shut up. You cold-hearted, unfilial daughter.
Mother. You hit me for her.
How dare you ask? How dare you speak of Jinyu like that? She's already in such a miserable state, and you twist the knife in her heart. You ungrateful daughter. Haven't you heard Jinyu enough? You stole her marriage, ruined her honor, and now you mock her.
Father. Father, in my past life, when he rushed back to the capital, I was already a cold corpse. Mother lied that I died in shame. It turned his hair white overnight. This life, I finally lived to the day he returned.
Yaoer, don't be afraid. Father is back.
Uncle, you're finally back. Please save Jinyu. Sister, she cruelly plotted to ruin my honor, and forces me to marry a poor scholar.
All the dirty deeds in this house, Father knows everything. With me here, today, no one will lay a finger on you. Lin Mingru. All these years, in the capital, you've been so magnanimous, so virtuous. Lin Mingru, you're quite the schemer. Ruining your own daughter's reputation just to pave the way for your niece. Ask yourself honestly, in this house, who is your own daughter? The precious pearl of the Duke of Zhen's mansion. I earned that with my life at the border. Dignity. How dare you, a venomous woman, trample it?
Duke Jiang, you dared to hit me? For that rebellious daughter, you raise your hand against your own wife? Your wife, all these years, you hid at the border in comfort, while I struggled in the capital, managing your household. I raised your daughter with blood, sweat, and tears. You come back and dismiss me, fine. But to strike me over such a trivial matter? Have you no conscience?
Endured hardships? Did you raise her for a single day? Your so-called endured hardships is pushing my youngest child to the brink of death. Your so-called raising our daughter is using her as a stepping stone for your niece. Raising our daughter, Lin Mingru, all these years. I'm afraid you've been painstakingly raising your niece. On normal days, you shortchanged Yaoer and favored Shui Jingyu, that's one thing. But you should never, ever be so vicious as to personally destroy Yaoer's reputation. Do you really think that because I'm at the border all year I'm blind and deaf? Reputation is a woman's lifeline. You, for that Shui Jingyu, would push your own flesh and blood to death. A venomous woman with a heart of snake and scorpion like you, in what way are you fit to be Yaoer's mother?
Your Grace, I am wronged. I, your subject, am truly wronged. I have never harmed Yaoer nor have I favored anyone. I beg you to look into this clearly. Chu Yao is also flesh and blood from my body. Even if I were muddled, how could I do such an inhumane thing to ruin her purity? There must be some misunderstanding. Someone must have stirred up trouble in front of you. Wronged. Wronged.
Bring him in. The unscrupulous deeds you've done in front of everyone, tell them again in detail.
Spare me, my lord, spare me. I'll talk. Your Grace, spare me. It was this Duchess, she came to me privately half a month ago and personally gave me 100 taels of silver. She gave me the portrait of the young lady and forced me to paint it. She specifically pointed to the waist area in the painting and told me to paint the plum blossom birthmark. She said, once I finished painting I should secretly sell it at the study to let the whole capital know that the young lady is a person of loose morals and she would reward me handsomely afterward. I'm just a painter. People pay me to paint whatever they want, so I paint it. I really don't know anything about it. Please, Lord, have mercy.
No, no, it wasn't me. Lord, this man is insane. He's talking nonsense. I didn't do it. Lord, he's deliberately framing me. You must not believe his lies.
Your Honor, I have proof. The 100-tael banknote he gave me. I haven't spent a single coin of it. It still has the bank stamp, Your Honor. After we agreed on that day, she casually gave me this hairpin as a deposit. Please, Your Honor, see clearly. I would never dare to lie with such evidence.
If Chu Yao remembers correctly, this plum blossom hairpin was once my mother's favorite possession.
What's going on?
What's wrong with Lin?
Our Jiang family's century-old reputation was almost ruined by you, this venomous woman. This divorce letter is what you deserve. A woman without conscience so extremely vicious is unworthy to be the matriarch of our ducal house. Today, I divorce you. Take that Shui Jinyu with you right now, and get the hell out of the Jiang family.
I just wanted to temper Chu Yao's stubborn nature, so she'd be more obedient in her future in-law's home. I didn't mean to actually harm her. My lord, you have to believe me. After all, I am her own mother.
Temper her nature? By ruining your own daughter's reputation, to temper her? Lin Mingru, do you think I've been fighting on the frontier and become a fool?
I know I was wrong. I was just momentarily confused. I was bewitched.
The dirty deeds you did behind my back, do I have to, in front of all the capital's guests, list them one by one for you? One more word of nonsense, and it won't just be a divorce letter. If you don't get out now, I'll send you straight to the prefecture prison.
Injustice. Injustice.
Lin Mengru, who do you think you are? Back then, your Lin family was convicted and fell. You were like a homeless dog, with nowhere to go. It was Chu Yao's mother, Yuan Yin, who took pity on you, ignoring worldly judgment, and took you into the mansion, giving you shelter. Later, Yuan Yin was bedridden with illness. On her deathbed, she held my hand, and with her last breath, she said to me, she trusted no one in her life but you. Yuan Yin begged me to give you a title, to make you the successor of this ducal mansion. She said only then could you legitimately raise Chu Yao, so that her own daughter would never suffer the slightest grievance under a stepmother.
I was stunned. I always thought she was my birth mother. Turns out, Lin Mengru is not my mother at all. I respected her for 2 lifetimes, but she turned out to be my birth mother's enemy, entrusted to harm me on her deathbed.
Yaoer, it's Dad's fault. I've been stationed at the border for years, always thinking that Yuan Yin and she were bound by life and death, so surely she wouldn't mistreat Yuan Yin's daughter. Who would have thought, you poisonous woman, you're a snake who eats human flesh and drinks human blood. Yaoer, Dad has failed you.
Uncle, please have mercy, don't kick me and Aunt out. Jin Yu knows she was wrong. I really know I was wrong. I won't dare take cousin's things again. I won't compete for the crown princess position anymore. I won't fight with her anymore. Please give us a way to live.
There's no place for you in this mansion. I, Jiang, have failed to discipline my household, allowing a venomous woman to wreak havoc, nearly harming a hero who saved the throne, and tarnishing the royal family's honor. I beg your majesty to punish me.
Rise, my minister. You've spent years protecting the border, sacrificing your family for the greater good, meritorious service to the state. Such turmoil at home is not your fault. Not only will I not punish you, I will reward you handsomely. Go back and comfort Miss Jiang. Don't let her suffer any grievance.
No wonder at the consort selection banquet that Lin was so cruel to Chu Yao. Turns out she wasn't her real mother. I was wondering back then How could there be such a heartless birth mother in this world? Now I see. The hearts of the wicked are truly black inside out.
Lord Duke, Her Majesty specifically instructed that I escort you back to your mansion. Miss Chuyao has suffered so much injustice, it's only right that I personally comfort her. I hope you can set your heart at ease, and not waste any more thoughts on that despicable person.
Listen up, everyone. The first thing the Duke of Zhen did upon returning to the capital was to divorce his second wife, Lady Lin.
What? So Miss Jiang is not Lady Lin's biological daughter?
I told you. What mother would push her daughter to the brink of death? So, she's a wicked stepmother who usurped the nest. This Lin Mengru is truly rotten to the core.
This is the retribution she deserves.
Look! His Highness the Crown Prince personally went into the mountains, banned, and hunted a live wild goose. Clearly, His Highness's feelings for Yaoer are genuine. The Crown Prince's great kindness. The Duke's mansion is deeply grateful. Carry them all away. Half the Duke's mansion. Empty it all. For Yaoer's dowry.
Chuyao, I've come for you.
The Crown Prince is an upright gentleman. The Eastern Palace is peaceful. We haven't been married long. And I'm already pregnant.
Aunt, my hands hurt so much I can't hold the broom. How much longer do we have to sweep?
Sweep. If we don't clear a path for the nobles to come pray, we won't even have this thin broth to drink.
The Crown Prince arrives. The Crown Princess arrives.
Chuyao, the roads are slippery in the snow. Watch your step.
Out of the corner of my eye, I saw. They had lost all their former arrogance, huddled in the snow, so humble. Not a trace left of the Duchess's dignity. Though they were unwilling, they no longer even had the courage to look me in the eye. I pray not for wealth or status, only that the Buddha blesses my child with safety and health, year after year.
Chuyao, there's something I think you should know.
Please, Your Highness, go ahead.
An urgent report came from Huizhou yesterday. Shui Jinyu's identity has finally been confirmed.
Identity.
Sui Jinyu is not Lin Mengru's niece, she's her own flesh and blood. Years ago, the Lin family was convicted and exiled. On the road, Lin Mengru became pregnant out of wedlock. To protect her reputation, she kept it secret. Then, carrying that secret, she went alone to the capital.
This truth hit me like a hammer, shattering my past and present lives, all the confusion.
Lin Mengru treated you harshly all these years. Even now that she's been divorced, the scars remain.
So that's it. No wonder when she looked at me, her eyes held only calculation. But when she looked at Xu Jinyu, they were full of scheming.
Letting them off so easily, it's too good for those two venomous women.
Your Highness, the past is gone with the wind. Now I am to become a mother too. For the child's sake, let bygones be bygones.
All right, I promise you. For the rest of our lives, I'll be with you, with our child, year after year, never apart.
In the end, I did not take the lives of Lin and her daughter. Killing them would only bring a moment's satisfaction, but making them in that bleak temple, repent day after day through austere practice. For people like them, driven by greed and selfishness all their lives, that is the most cruel, the greatest punishment in the world.